Hello folks and welcome back, and I know I don't have my face showing, but now we'll be going back to the physical media community. And also shout out to Bartman Homer the 7th, And I know they probably called out Bartman Homer the 7th in this video. But you know what? He doesn't seem like a bad user. But anyway, let's get back into it.
Hold me on this, man! Huh? Well, guess what?
No wonder they call Hunter Wiggle the caveman, because he kind of sounds like a caveman. You know what? Me and my friend were talking. He's going to be like the Tusken Raiders of our Star Wars man-child universe. If you've been watching the recent episodes I've been posting about the man-child wars. And also shout out to Mr. Weasel, as he can be our Anakin Skywalker for the series. And shout out to him, and I hope Mr. Weasel also gets better. Because he's suffering from a massive bike injury right now. And he's in the hospital, so shout out to him. And shout out to Mr. Weasel.
Hold me on this, huh? It's alright now. See? That's what you get. You better stop now. You need to stop. Matthew is right. Stop stealing all of my videos.
Maybe he had a reason to steal your videos.
Sorry, I need to calm down. Sorry, Melissa. Sorry, it's Beth. I'm sorry. Sorry, I need to calm down. Sorry. Man, child, Horace. You better do it right now. You don't control me. You don't control Matthew Dorman. You don't control Corey Bernardo. You don't control TKG Duano. You don't.
Maybe he has a reason to control all these users. Maybe. There's a reason.
Control Parker Winkle. You don't control Yisbiff Winkle. You don't control Melissa. You don't control Conchevas. You don't control Jovenan. You don't control Tyrus. You don't control Stephanie Interficial Go. And you don't control Angel.
I can barely understand what he's saying because of this speech impediment or whatever it is.
Sorry. I blocked. You don't control Dan Summer. You don't control Ali Wilson. You don't control Carl Richardson.
Now, Ali Wilson I've actually heard of in one of their shout-out videos. I think it was either Dan Sobel or I forgot which one it was about Ali Wilson.
And do not control Camille Winkle. Just get this on YouTube. That's what you get. Sorry, I need to calm down. Don't subscribe to Man Channels. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to Matthew. Subscribe to Corey Chapanolo. Subscribe to Jumping Anti-Fascist Productions. Subscribe to Conchevas. Subscribe to TKG Duanda. Subscribe to Parker Winkle. Subscribe to Corey Richardson.
But what if I don't want to subscribe to these people? I mean, I don't know who these people are exactly. And you're just naming all these people on top of your head. I mean, let's get real here.
Subscribe to I. Subscribe to Atari. Subscribe to all the good results. Don't subscribe to all the bad results. Direct.
But what if I like the bad users like Cringe Archives or Earthrealm Productions? And I know Earthrealm Productions is another known supervillain, and also VCR King, or Dan Sobel did a dance from the Electric Company, where he did this dance where the electrical company doesn't like you, where he basically parodied it and made a video out of VCR King, or the VCR King.
Tell you this. See, that's what you get. I mean, John, if you watch this, we're done. I'm just telling you.
Like it has the autism awareness in the background there. If you've seen that on his fridge.
That's what you're getting. You terminate forever. Goodbye forever. I'm done with you forever.
Hey guys, Elizabeth.
Oh, this is Elizabeth Wiggle. I mean, she doesn't look too bad, to be honest. I know Mr. Weasel would say, she kind of looks bad, I guess.
Wiggle here. I just came to tell you that I'm a bit upset today.
Why you upset? What happened?
Because people are making fun of this channel, and this is not acceptable. If this keeps happening, I'm sorry if I tell you this, guys. I'm gonna be off the entire week. Like, I'm done.
Wiggle 2005. Wow, what an intro.
Hi, bye. It's Hunter Wicker Hill.
Oh, he cut his hair.
Which YouTube channel we have? Okay. Let's see. What the?
Yep, well, he just got the middle finger.
Wow, that is not cool. What? How do you make a web video on me?
I give Hunter Wiggle this for the cool intro. I mean, the intro was actually pretty smooth.
But I'm a good person. I'd suggest you to take this videos down, or I get the Pucker Wiggle and the Poets in about this. I'm not joking. You had to take it down. You better do that video right now. Just leave YouTube now. You are supporting the boy. And stop saying can't do it the video. Alright? You don't control Peter Wiggle. You don't control Corey jumping out on. You don't control Matthew. You don't control Pucker Wiggle.
Maybe he's gonna control all these users to do all their bidding. Or something like that. I mean, let's be real. You don't control these people. Isn't that kind of what you're doing? I guess.
You don't control Yasser Wiggle. You don't control Yispe Wiggle. You don't control Wacko. You don't control Tikechi Duranto. You don't control Conchevas. You don't control Torres. You don't control Stephanie Tufishoko. You don't control Angel.
What if it's just a massive compilation of him? You don't control this YouTuber or whatever. It's just a long 25-hour loop of him going, you don't control this user, you don't control that user, you don't control this one or that one or this one or that one. It just keeps going on and on and on and on for like an hour loop. Imagine that.
You don't control Jovenel. And you don't control I Wilson. Or even Claude Richardson. Alright? You better do that video right now, or I will keep on blocking you and reporting you until you get banned. TikTok, YouTube, etc. You better stop this now. We're gonna go forward to this.
Okay, it's Dan Sobel's turn. Let's see what Dan Sobel has to say.
A message to Chucky Khan Gaming. Chucky Khan Gaming, I got something to say to you.
What do you gotta say, Dan? What do you gotta say to Chucky Khan Gaming? What do you gotta say to him?
How dare you say that Andrew's Movie Corner has a crush on Mario Lopez? You know that he is not gay or anything. Andrew's Movie Corner is not gay.
Maybe he is.
And neither does Mario Lopez. So yeah, once again, Andrew's Movie Corner and Mario Lopez are not gay. They're just friends.
I mean, you never know, Dan. I mean, it's 2024. And I know this is probably, what year did this come out? 2023, this is a few years ago, but I mean, we're in that decade in time where, I mean, you don't know, secretly they could be or not. I mean, we're in that time period now where you could be gay or not gay. I mean, it's in between. Get real, damn. I'm not, I'm straight. By the way. So, and I don't have a problem with people being gay or openly gay or whatever it is. I don't have a problem with that. But we're in that time period now where some people can be secretly or whatnot or whatever. We're in that point in time where I guess it's normal. I would say, maybe. I mean, you can't assume. Anyway, get back to the video. I'm gonna... And besides, this is a topic for another day, so... Yeah, let's get back to what Dan Sobel says.
That does it, Chucky Khan Gaming. You are grounded.
Again, this is what Mr. Weasel would say. This is what happens when you watch too many Go Animate videos or make too many Go Animate videos on the platform. Then you start acting like this with the grounded threats.
Grounded for the rest of your life. And as for that, I'm gonna have to put you on the black card.
Again, is the black card like the list of Jericho where he puts people on the list like, you just made the list, and he writes your name down on like the clipboard? If you remember back in WWE, Chris Jericho had a thing where he basically had a list of people. He'd write it down on his list and call it the list of Jericho. So is this like the list of Dan Sobel with the black card? With the black card thing? I guess it is. But I know it's the black card that I get probably like in preschool or something, where basically, hey, you got to go pull a card and you're on the black card, I guess. I don't know, but I'm quoting Mr. Weasel on that one. But, yeah, the list of Dan Sobel.
Because since you have been a bad user and you've been acting like this, you're now on my black card, and you will be staying on the black card for the rest of your life.
You hear that? And you're on the black card for the rest of your life. Or the list of Dan Sobel. WWE style. You just made the list.
Not only that, but I'm gonna have to force you to get Mario... Yeah. What is this? Mario Brothers. Which is Super Mario Brothers for the Wii U. Not only that, I'm forcing you to get Super Mario Bros. For the Wii.
They also basically force people to watch or play some game or whatever for their punishment. Again, this is what happens when you watch too many Go Animate videos.
Wii U today. I'm also forcing you to get Barney and the Backyard Gang. Barney Goes to School on VHS from eBay. So start getting Super Mario Bros. For the Wii U, and Barney and the Backyard Gang, Barney Goes to School on VHS from eBay right now, or you're grounded for Double Tranquility. And go to your room and think about what you've done to Andrew's Movie Corner and Mario Lopez.
This is an anchor message too.
Oh, now we're getting into the angry messages. And I know Hunter Wiggle, and I probably said this probably in the last, in one of the streams. Hunter Wiggle got terminated, I think, or something, because I couldn't find his channel anymore. But, he's still active, and I found, recently, actually, I found one of his vlog channels. So he's still on the platform somehow. Which I'm surprised, because I tried looking up Hunter Wiggle once, and he about moved, and I was actually going to cover him in my video channel overview series, but I couldn't find him anymore.
What? This one's for you. Screw you and get out of here. I think I can pump your videos. You're getting terminated forever. Go.
Again, you watch too much Go Animate videos now. This is what happens when you watch too much Go Animate videos. Again, I quoted Mr. Weasel.
Die forever. I'm done with you forever. You went on me. Take this middle finger. I'm gonna beat you up. Do you want me to kick your ass? Huh? It's weird not. Just give me a yard, or I'm gonna punch you in your face. If you watch this hunt, I'll block you. And Tristan, Conchivas, jumping in. Matthew, Peter Wickle, and Corey jumping on. My friends on TikTok. Please sponsors you, so I just done with it. I just done with it. Can't wait to get banned soon. And I'll say, woo! Let's go!
So, Hunter Wiggle wants this guy banned off the platform, I guess, is what he's trying to say. In a minute, I guess he can be our Tusken Raider for the Star Wars Man-Child Wars universe. And also, shout out to Mr. Weasel again. Mr. Weasel can be our Anakin Skywalker since he's in charge of the Manhunters, or the Man-Child Hunter Wars, and so on and so forth. You can be our Darth Vader and Anakin Skywalker. And think about it, the Man-Child Hunters can become the Empire. And basically rule YouTube, hunting down the Man-Childs across the platform. We got Luna the Ghost the Destroyer, or General Grievous, and so on and so forth. You get that idea. Me and my friend were joking around, trying to name which YouTubers would be which Star Wars characters. And we got the Tusken Raider over here, Hunter Wiggle 2005 Productions. So yeah, let's get back into it.
Ow! Woo! Yep. Zahod, what's this? We're done of you. This is me. Sign off.
Thanks.
Oh, it's this guy. Who's this guy called again? I know he's canon I know this guy's canon in the Dan Sobel lore. But I forgot this guy's name. Is it Super Mitomo or I have to unpause it and see.
Box. Hey, we just got a letter. Look, it's a letter from my brother Dan Sobel, wearing an inner tube.
I don't see how these guys are brothers, and I know this guy's canon in the Dan Sobel lore. I think he calls him Steve, because I've seen his Blue's Clues, and I also forgot to mention, Dan Sobel and him do Blue's Clues letter segments back and forth. And I think this guy's called Steve, or Real Life Steve, I think is what Dan Sobel calls this guy. But I don't know his YouTube channel name, sadly.
That's cool.
Hi, Steve. It's me, Dan, your very lovable older brother of all time. And today, I'm going to show you something that I'm wearing. Do you want to see something that I'm wearing?
What are you wearing, Dan?
Okay, great. Here it is. I'm wearing this inner tube. An inner tube is something you use to float in the water when you're at the beach or at the swimming pool. So, I don't mind if you can get a closer look at this. So, yeah.
There we go. It's kind of bright.
So, yeah. This is an inner tube. that people use to float in the water when you're at the beach or at the pool. So, yeah. So I have a question for you, Steve. Have you ever used one of those inner tubes? Let me know. Until then, bye, Steve.
Bye. Yes, Dan Sobel. I have used the inner tube before, or since I was a little kid, but now I don't use it. I don't wear inner tubes anymore because I'm an adult now. And sometimes when people drown in the water, or lifeguards help by throwing the inner tubes. You know, inner tubes help people save in the water.
Shout out in the comment section. Who do you think this guy should be in our Star Wars universe of YouTubers? Put in the comment section of who this guy would be in the Man-Child Wars Star Wars lore. And it's a way to just put these YouTubers together for like the lore. Which character do you think Steve would be? Or Dan Sobel's lovable brother, Steve? Which Star Wars character do you think he would be?
You know?
This is an anchor message to the US. US, you're watching us? Screw you and get out of here.
Again, we're going with the screw you and get out of here threats again.
I hope it goes down on YouTube channel. On YouTube channel gets terminated forever. Goodbye forever. I'm done with you forever. Stop. Let me tell you something. Don't control me. You don't control Muffy Dorman. You don't control Corey Choppenhall.
Again, we're going with the do not control people again. Again, you can make a compilation out of this or something for like a loop for like 24 hours of him saying, you don't control these users. You don't control this guy. You don't control this guy. You don't control that guy. I mean, the list could go on.
You don't control chips to me, Mako. You don't control card chippers. You don't control Ticket Chiduano. You don't control Yisbit Wiggle. You don't control Paco Wiggle. You don't control Chabanad. And you don't control Iwasa. Just don't subscribe to us. Subscribe to me, Matthew, Coy, Iverson, Chloe Richardson. Subscribe to my good friends.
What if I don't want to subscribe to those people because I have no idea who those people are?
Don't subscribe to bad users. Diatis.
Shout out to Cringe Archives.
I just died from.
Hi, Dan Sobel. It's me, Barney.
Oh, I forgot Dan Sobel uses these like text-to-speech things where he talks to the characters and stuff and different characters. I don't know if it's a text-to-speech or not, but he does this thing where he does like on the computer or something where he'll type in something where he talks to like different cartoon characters.
Hey, Barney!
I am super duper excited to see him for the very first time.
And I'm very excited to see you too!
Dan Sobel, hi. Or that you are also a big fan of me, Barney.
It's true, Barney. I am a huge fan of you.
Are you really a huge fan, Dan?
Thank you, that is so cool. And I know you like to play with your friends, including your friend Steve.
It's true. I do like to play with my friends, Steve and Brendan Hosky.
Brandon Hosky, I think, is another one I think I heard of, but I don't know his YouTube channel.
You know I love to play with my friends too, especially with the gun. That's why I like to call the backyard gang.
Wow, it is true.
Hey, Dan Solo, I just wanted to say, first of all, thank you so much for being such a big fan of me. And if you're wanting to come to my backyard, you can skid into my backyard anytime you want.
Well, you're very welcome, Barney. And yes, I'll skidoo to your backyard anytime.
I'll skedoot to your backyard anytime. What a quote from Dan. Oh yeah, he's quoting Blue's Clues where he goes into like different worlds and stuff. You know, I did used to watch the show Blue's Clues as a kid. But yeah, that's a good quote right there from Dan Sobel. I'll skedoot to your backyard.
I'll see you soon.
Bye, Barney.
Well, has there been any more commentary on Dan Sobel?
I guess we'll end it off here with part 4. I think this is part 4. It should be. Or part 3. But anyway, stay tuned for the next part, folks. As I'll see you guys then, this is your homeboy, Mr. Playboy, signing off. Peace. And also rest in peace for, and also shout out to Bartman Homer the 7th as I was doing a Bartman Homer the 7th outro. But this is your boy, Mr. Playboy, signing off. Peace. And again, shout out to Bartman Homer the 7th. As I'm quoting Bartman Homer the 7th.